Just a friendly reminder, everything discussed in this episode is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. We do not endorse or encourage any illegal or unethical activities. Listener discretion is advised, and all content is meant to be taken lightly. Please stay safe and enjoy the show.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Cheeks, guys. And tonight, we're going to dive into the topic that everybody wants to talk about. Well, shit, will put me on in social media. Happy endings. Let's go, man. And for that tonight, we got a special guest. But first, we got the producer at the show. You know what I'm saying? One Leg Mike. What up, One Leg?
Yo.
How's things been going, man? How the views been going? We been doing all right?
Hey, man, we trying. Slapping Cheeks LV.
Yeah,
on
man.
IG.
Slapping Cheeks IG on the LV. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to join the world famous Discord that we probably will be talking about, you can always check that out. And then there's a pinned video right on the IG, tells you how to get in if you're interested. So, or at the bare minimum, go fucking follow. You know what I'm saying? We get banned so much, we could definitely use the help. And like I said, tonight we will be talking about the happy endings. What I got put on, massage parlors, reviews, I guess you want to talk about, whatever you want to say. But for that, like I was just talking about the Discord, we have a special guest that you're going to be hearing the voice of. Let's welcome to the stage, man, Don Mickey, man. What up, man? Don Mickey.
Yo.
Damn, Don Mickey with the applause. He was ready, bro. He was ready. What up, Don Mickey, man? If you're, we do have a small listening base right now. So motherfuckers are probably listening from the Discord. So you're a legend in the Discord, man. Anything you want to say, before we get into the interview, Don Mickey?
Honestly, all I want to say is that if this podcast that has 10,000 listens, I will take Gigi out on a date.
Hey, okay. He shot his shot. You can't be mad. Let's go, man. Somehow make it happen, man. Date to the green door. We could probably make that happen. That would be an all-time record, man. That would be an all-time record.
It would.
All right, Don Mickey, we're going to get into it, man, right off the gate about massage parlors, I guess reviewing massage parlors. Because if you didn't know, that's he mods the massage parlor part of the Discord, you know what I'm saying? Don Mickey makes sure it's fair and safe in there for everybody, you know what I'm saying? He keeps it fair and safe. He keeps the reviews going. So he's definitely in the mod in there. But let's talk about it, man. How did you first, I guess, Don Mickey, get into massage parlors, reviewing them, checking them out? I guess, just shit, floor's yours, bro. People are tired of hearing me and Mike talk. So go for it, bro.
I mean, honestly, it was kind of weird at first. I mean, I always wanted to get into it because I knew Vegas was, the hub for it.
Yeah.
My first one I ever went to was a fucking L.5, bro. I got kicked out. It was an intense spot.
Why did you get kicked out, Don Mickey, bro? Break it down, bro. What'd you do? Did you ask for it?
I mean, I was still new to the game. I didn't know how to do anything. I just got off of work. I was like, fuck, I need this right now. So I went to one that was pretty close by to where I stay at.
Okay, was this pre-Discord?
Oh, it was way pre-Discord.
Okay, so you just driving around and what? Did you just eyeball one?
I looked it up on Google Maps,
Okay, honest.
And I drove my happy ass down over there, and I was like, okay, well, what's going on here? I go in, pay, the obvious, entrance fee, for the half hour, obviously.
Got to take the half hour if it's your first time, man.
And what weirded me out was I was like, why is there just curtains? Where are the doors at?
Ooh, so you went to one that had no privacy, huh? Was
no
an
privacy.
Old school one, just shower rack ups?
Uh-huh.
Okay, been there.
I go in, the person, she wasn't bad. She also wasn't, the best looking. She wasn't ugly. She was in the middle.
Yeah, a solid 6 from the Mickey rating, huh?
She was a 5, but
a 5.
The Mickey rating is very, very high rating.
Okay,
I remember the Mickey videos.
But
you seen a Mickey rating in your time, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're legendary. Everybody has. Everybody has.
I gotta go through every little review.
All right, go on, Mickey.
Yeah, but so I go in and all of a sudden I start hearing clapping and I'm like, oh shit, maybe this is the spot. Until I realized she was just smacking the fuck out of people's feet.
Oh, you the foot massage.
Yeah.
Damn.
So then, everything finished and
nothing
happened. So
wait, rewind. But the listeners gonna want to know the good stuff, and we know Don Mickey's not afraid to talk. So when they started, obviously, I'm guessing you were there for the foot massage. Were you just patiently just hoping, waiting with the eyes closed that something was gonna go down?
Yeah. That's what I was doing. I was waiting.
Okay, and just nothing ever happened, huh?
Nothing happened.
Damn. No signs anywhere? Not now that you're a seasoned vet, looking back, there was just nothing you could do, huh? It was just going to be an L?
Yeah, it was just going to be an L now that I'm looking back at it now with all my experience.
Yeah. Okay, so then nothing happened. You're just out, huh?
Nah, and I made a rookie mistake.
Okay, go ahead. Get into it, Don Mickey.
I asked the receptionist, do you guys do happy endings here?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a wrap, my boy.
Yeah. She probably didn't work out too good for you.
She just leaned in and said, you have to leave. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Well, yep. All been there too. All right, Don Mickey. Well, for the people, man. Yes.
Yeah.
So how many more L's did you start? Now, some teams we're watching football right now start the season 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, 0-4. It could take a while before you get that first dub. How many L's did you take before you hit the dub? Yes, I like Don Mickey. He comes with the audios.
Well, technically, my second time I got a dub, but I wouldn't really call it a dub.
Tell us about it, Don Mickey. Shit, we got time. We're trying to hit that 15, 20 minutes, baby. Let's go.
So I decided to, do what any other amateur would do. I went on Google, looked up happy ending massages in Vegas.
Okay.
And it took me to the rub maps. I found one that was also relatively close to me, and I went.
Okay. The plot thickens.
And I knew it was not legit, but I knew it was one because they changed the name.
Oh, so you recognize the name change?
Yeah.
So even being a rookie, that sets your bells off. Like this might go off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously. But I would also consider this the L. Thank you. I would consider this an L because the lady was a solid 1 out of 10.
Oh, okay. But you know what, though? You got to fucking start somewhere, man. You got to start mountain climbing somewhere. So you walked in and you saw the one ski and there was no scared in you, huh? You were all in? The chips were all in?
Yeah, I went all in.
Pocket deuces, let's go.
And that became my usual spot for a little bit. But
Wait. Go back, because I got to hear about it. You can't go that fast, Don Mickey. So hold on. So when you got in there with the one ski, did you ask for the happy or did you go back in there and it kind of just happened?
No, she asked me if I wanted it.
Oh, okay. Now, is this
a very rare?
Yeah, right off the gate, huh? She just walked in and she just asked, huh?
Yeah, she was like a really old Chinese lady too.
Was there a lot of in your inner head? Did you kind of like battle it? Like, yo, maybe I should run out for the first time. She's a one ski. Or you just kind of like, yo, you got to get your first dub somewhere. And I'm playing maybe like, the Panthers, they're down bad. I just need to take the win. You know what I mean?
In mine, I just said, I'm already here.
Okay. Been there.
So, I mean, how do I explain it? I call this an O because she smelled very, very badly of fish.
Oh, damn, Don Mickey, the one ski and the smell?
Nasty.
Damn. Okay. Hey, man, at least you're being real, man. We got the L Don, dropping, spilling his truth. So, but like, it just went down though, huh?
Yeah, I'm honestly, nothing really much more to complain about apart from the smell and how she looked.
Okay. And then after that, I got to the experience, what are you rating it? 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10?
One solid, very solid one.
Very solid. Mike's eyes opened back here. He was like a solid one. Yeah, solid one. Hey, man, if you got the happy though, you got to at least hit the 1. I don't think it's possible to get a 0 on the happy. You know what I'm saying? You got to at least get a 1 for being a happy, man. Okay, now I think you said that this became your go-to, huh?
It became my go-to because there was a new girl that started working there the next time I came.
So did you go back? Wait. Did you go back thinking you were going to see the 1? Or do you go back kind of just dice rolling, hoping that you were going to, see some new staff members?
I started dice rolling.
Okay. If the 1 was there again, were you walking out?
Oh, obviously. I walked out on her 3 times before that.
Oh, Oh, so you were like trick or treating, huh? That's what I call it. When you go back a couple times, I call it trick or treating. Just see who's answering the door, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it's a nice little rookie move. I like it. Nice little rookie move. So finally, what on about the third, fourth attempt, you got a new door answerer?
Oh, absolutely. In my mind, she was my Amy.
Oh, let's go. Big shout out Inside Talk. If you know about the Discord. Shout out to Amy. Hey, we need the applause button, Mike. We're talking about Amy right now. Shout out to Amy, man. Wherever you're at. Big shot, big respect. We love you, Amy, and respect you. Now back to the podcast. So that was your Amy, huh? So you just fell in love, huh, Don Mickey?
Oh, absolutely.
He said, oh, absolutely. How long did that go with the same lady? Did you just become a regular?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, I became regular. Every payday, I'd always be there.
Oh, my God. Okay, let's talk. Did you ever get her outside of the establishment? Did you ever take her on a date, let's say, outside of the establishment? Or was it always very professional?
I always try to keep it professional, And in my favorite saying is never get too attached.
Okay. But yeah, it's here today, gone tomorrow, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. How long did that last, if we can ask? Was it a while? Months?
It was like a cool a month and a half, 2 months. I still have her number. She's still in Vegas.
Damn, Don Mickey to this day. Let's go. Okay. Now, something we wanted to talk about, you know what I'm saying, Don Mickey, is like we were talking about the rookies. Could you give a couple from your point of views, maybe to save some people from the L's if you're just driving by or you're going in? Maybe like your top 1 or 2 tips for the rookies going in, trying to find that happy ending and not walk out with the sad ending.
I mean, honestly, it all just, varies, from person to person. Everyone has their own preferences. Some guy might love the old ladies, and that's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
Some guys
What's the oldest you gone, you think, Don? I'll go first. Maybe Mike wants to go in. I know personally, I have been in the high 50s. I would like not to think 60s, but I might have got there. But I know I've been in the high 50s. How about you, Mike?
I don't like them that old. I would say probably 40s.
Yeah, Mike is low key picky. He is not a happy ending specialist.
Early 50s, the latest.
Yeah, Mike's running out if you look old, man. He's still scared. How about you, Mickey?
Honestly, I think that old Chinese lady was like a cool 60, low 70.
Damn, the 60. I feel that though. Sometimes though, man, it's like, how do I say, if they're like seasoned veterans and they've been in the game for a while, they got moves.
You know how to work the man.
Yeah, they're staying in the game for some reason. Like LeBron just won't retire. He can still go out there, give you a good 15, 20. That's why they're seasoned vets, bro. They're going to come in clutch when nobody else wants to show up. They can get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to that, bro. Any other tips, Don Mickey?
And then honestly, another good tip would be to look at the Google reviews, like outside of the place. Because if you see good reviews from women, no.
Yeah. Oh, okay. How about if you go in there? How about a tip? I'll share my tip. Maybe you can share your tip. If you walk in and you happen to see, like my man Don Mickey was talking about, it's definitely a 1 or a 2 piece. And next thing you know, you got this menu in front of you. How can you bail out? Now, that's one of the questions I would get all the time. They would say on the social media, Cheeks, how'd you get out of there? How'd you bail out? How'd you bail out? Did you go through with it? One of my tips to get out of there that I'm sharing with tonight is I would ask for a haircut and play stupid. That one always worked for me. When they started bringing out the menu, I would ask about the haircut and how much, point to my hat, just act totally stupid. You know what I'm saying? Take off the hat, say I need a haircut. And for the most part, they would kick me out of there. You know what I'm saying? You got any tips to get out of there, Mickey? To hit the eject button?
I would always just look into my wallet and be like, oh, let me go get more cash for my car. I'll be right back.
Okay, that's simple. But sometimes they will try to get you with the we got the ATM and all this other BS, right? You just got to go. You got to beeline out.
No, I'm always very firm. Like, no, I have more cash in my car. I prefer to use that.
Right. Okay. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? Well, since we talked about the Owls, let's give you your glory now in the nicest of ways. Can you tell us about your greatest victory of being Don Mickey?
Without leaking locations.
Yes. Can you give us your greatest dub? Like, I know where mine was. Mine was during the Discord and a little spot in San Diego. best time I've ever had in my life. It was just unbelievable. The from the lineup, all like, I think I saw 6 and they were all like 9s and up. You know what I mean? It was hard to pick. I wish I would have brought more funds. And I just had the time of my life. It was right to it. It was the way I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I got out of there. I think it was one, I've been doing the Discord now for about 3 years. And I think it was one of the only like 10 out of 10s I gave. You know what I mean? The rest of the places kind of were bad in San Diego, but that place was legendary. What about you, Don Mickey? Oh, thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Honestly, I think my biggest W is, this is like for the OGs that remember this. Maybe you might. Gigi gave me money to go review a place for her.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't leak the spot down, Mickey, but yes. No, I do remember that, Gigi. I do remember she was driving around and she was like, we're like, you gotta do something with your life, Gigi. You gotta contribute. Yeah. She gave a spot up.
Yeah, Gigi gave a spot up with funds.
So what happened, Don?
Honestly, that was probably the best experience I ever had at, these locations. Without leaking it too much, it's in an area, in a little plaza that has like 4 or 5, secret hidden
quotation mark secret hidden that are all on Google and shit. But yeah.
No, you reviewed it. I think you reviewed one in that plaza that was like a maze to go find.
Yeah, I think I reviewed them all, man. In my
day. But
what made it special? What stood out for the audience at home that's thinking like, what stood out? What made it good?
Without leaking or being too vulgar, let's just say, 2 other chefs decided to cook with me for a very low price.
Oh man, the 4 hands rub a dub get in the tub, huh? That is special.
I never left the place more relaxed in my life. Let's just keep it that way.
Yeah, the biggest smile you ever had coming out of that place. Was it almost like a 2-for-1?
With today's pricing and today's, inflation, yeah. Right now it is like a 2-for-1.
Oh, Mike got the hand up. Question incoming from one leg.
From the Don Mickey rating, what was the 2-hand? Because I never had 4 hands.
No hands were involved. Let me just keep it that way. And
damn,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let's go.
To this day, it is still the highest rated on the Don Mickey scale, ranking higher than CLL.
Damn, Don Mickey, that was just there you go. Now, Don Mickey, for the people at home, are you over or under a good 20 review places in your lifetime?
Ooh, damn.
Kind of asking him his number right here live on the podcast, getting personal with the Mickey. You know what I'm saying?
Let's play guessing game.
I would say
me and Cheeks.
Okay, I would say he's probably 20s. But sometimes you can stay at the same spot. There's the same time. I'd probably say he's probably close, but it's a little under. I'm gonna go with the under, bro.
So my personal opinion, I think I've seen at least 10 confirmed videos. But we don't know about his other thing.
Over or under?
I will say probably like 12 or 15 confirmed different places. We'll put that different review places. But after this drum roll, we're gonna hear the real answer.
Yeah, drum roll, then go, Mickey.
I think I'm at like a cool 22.
Damn. Okay, we both lost.
Pretty close. Though.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. So you gotta, consider yourself, like I always say, man. I could put the hobby to climbing mountains. You got to say that you're a expert when it comes to this, on defining the happy endings.
Yeah, because I don't think if you guys remember this part, me in the Discord, but I wasn't always doing videos. It was always like hand written before. Yeah. So it was like a cool 22 because I was also reviewing the taco spots and everything too. Okay. And I was like one of the first people to review CLL. I think, me and like this other dude put it on the map.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, he said put it on the map. Mickey's getting with it. Okay. Anything else you got to say, Mickey? I think we're hitting at a cool...
about to hit 20.
20 minutes, Don Mickey. Let's go, baby. That's what we're shooting for. I think all the episodes have been right about there, right? Okay, Mickey, and like I said, if somehow we get a miracle, we will force Gigi to go on a date with you. Shoot, any shout outs that you want to,
wait. Let me just say, we will not force. We will convince.
Man, if we get that many views, Gigi's going, and we're gonna fucking like document this shit.
I just gotta say one thing, Gigi. I'll buy you flowers. I'll buy you chocolates. Take you out to dinner.
There you go, Gigi. Flowers and dinner. That's a lot more than I've seen her offered before. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Don Mickey trying to be a gentleman. All right, man. So that's probably going to be the end of it, bro. Is there any social media, anything you want to give a shout out to, Don? Are you cool and all that, bro? You just rolling through them streets. Fuck social media, man.
Yeah, right now I'm just rolling through them streets. I'd rather keep, this part of me a little separate from my actual life.
I feel you, man. Just be known as the L Don, a.k.a. Don Mickey. All right, man. And one leg, can you shout out our social media and anything you got to say on the fucking outs, bro?
All right, boys. If you guys want to figure out how to become a Don Mickey or anyone like that, just follow Slapping Cheeks LV on Instagram. Yeah, and I'm gonna throw it back to El Don. If you, what is your closing out statements? You want to do anything? You want to say anything for our closing out statements?
And if this episode does do well, obviously I will be taking Gigi out on a date.
Yeah, he's staying consistent. Let's go. I like it, Don.
I'm not going to say maybe. I'm not going to say maybe. I will not say maybe. I will come out of retirement and do one last review.
Don Mickey coming out, bro, like the Undertaker.
And then what else can you vouch for the Discord?
Honestly, for anyone that's, starting off and doesn't know much about anything, like, I was at first, the Discord did help me out a lot in how to spot places that will get me an L or, see places that'll not give me the best of times. So the Discord does help out a lot.
It's a good place to learn, talk, kind of like we're doing now, just having cool ass conversations. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth, asking people, what'd you do? How'd I do? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But let's go, man. We appreciate everybody stopping by. We're going to wrap it up, bro. Appreciate Don Mickey stopping by. Special guest tonight. Appreciate One Leg Mike, as always, the producer. I'm your host, you know what I'm saying? Captain Cheeks, and we're fucking out, guys. Peace, man.